with
Mm-hmm.
different hormonal balances per cycle. I can tell I'm slowing down in luteal. So I had that egg drop, progesterone sac exploded, and I went from high estrogen to high progesterone. And you lose, I feel like there's some shame I feel sometimes in myself when I move those phases, because I get all excited and I get all this stuff, ramped up and going during follicular, and then ovulation hits, and then I'm in luteal and I just lose a chunk, maybe 30% plus of that energy that I had before. And I have this yearning to just lay down, to go and meditate, to take a walk. And I have all these balls I threw up in the air from the previous cycle that some will fall if I'm not living and planning out my life and business based around my cycle. So women listening to this, I don't know if it's different for menopause or not, but I would assume it is different.
It is different from menopause, yeah.
Yeah.
It is totally different. And I think there's so much more speaking that needs to be done to menopause. Like it really is this elephant in the room.
I don't know about it.
Kind of yeah, totally, right? So like, there's a few women that I've worked with in the past one-on-one who are going into their menopausal phase, and there's so much shame around it for them. And it really moves into archetypally into this more like a crone phase of, okay, I'm no longer this fruity, delicious woman anymore. Like my body's changing, and you can move into hormone replacement therapy if you want, or just ride the wave, on the hot and the cold flushes and the embarrassment and your body again, losing control of your body again in a different way. There's humility and grace that can be applied to this phase in life, which I think would give women so much more freedom just to be themselves and honored. Of like, wow, you've got to this phase in your life. Wow, and it's a moment to reflect as well, because if you hit menopause and you wanted kids and you didn't have kids, it's like, well, like, are you going to grieve this? Are you going to be with this grief that, you maybe you had a partner that promised you, or you've had a partner and that you end up getting divorced before you had kids. You just kind of threw your hands up in the air. It's like, so I'm not having a partner again. It was too much hurt, and I was going to focus on my business. Like being able to be with the emotion of, no, you know what? I really, looking back, my business is great, but I really actually wanted to be able to hold a child and raise one of my own and know what it felt like to be a mother.
And give birth.
I can give birth.
Because you can be a mother.
Journey.
You can adopt a kid and be a mother. But it's
totally
the giving birth, pregnancy experience that you do not have.
Yeah. And in that, I really feel like there's compassion available here, and a rewriting of this boss babe type mentality. Where
I love that you brought
I get it. Like I get it, and I think it's got a place. And are you honoring who you really are, or are you just joining another team of people that give you your self-worth, which is another injury?